Some of you guys are gonna get mad at me for starting a new project, but you should hear me out. Technically, I'm not starting a new project. This is an old project. I found some troubling stuff. All right, new day in the shop and a new project. Just what we needed, right? You guys are all thinking I got enough projects going on, but evidently you don't know the level of my ADD. So here it is, my project. 1965 Chevy truck. You've seen this thing on our channel a whole bunch of times because this is my daily driver. I use it every day, all day, but she's tired. So let me show you what we got going. So it's got a 2003 5.3 in it. So it was originally built for a demolition derby car. I ruined a head on it and fixed that problem and stuffed it in this truck. And this is where it's been for the last, geez, I don't even know, long time. Long time. So Michelle gave me this truck for Christmas in 2008. Roughly. 8, 9, I think it was 8.
Why are you videoing me?
Do you know what key that's for?
Not a clue.
I would have pulled it in if it would have not been stuck. It's at Travis's house.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
You're for serious?
So this truck started its life out as a step side, straight 6, 3 on the tree truck. I hated the step side, so I sourced this bed, put it on here. I didn't really love the 3 on the tree, so now it's an automatic. But as you can see, the truck needs some love. It's got rust everywhere. It needs some parts and pieces, and I'm gonna be honest with you. What's prodding this along is that motor's going back in a derby car. So we're gonna pull this motor out of here. It's gonna go back in a derby car and get ruined. We figured there's no better time than right now to get it done. And then we'll tell you the process of this truck, where it's gonna end up, what it's gonna look like. As you can see, it was once green. That's what color it's gonna be again, is green, because it's my favorite white and green two-tone. So we'll get going. We'll tear this thing apart and I'll tell you a little more about it as we go. So first things first, we'll pull the hood off and then the front clip off of this, drain the coolant out of it and start going. So this motor is really, really tired. It smokes, it uses a ton of oil, and we've got some goods going in this. You'll remember back when Merlin built me a twin turbo 408. Well, it's going in this. It's gonna be a little different variety. I've decided the twin turbos are not for me, so we're gonna put a 3-liter Whipple on top of it. So we'll see what kind of horsepower that can make. All right, so let's bring back some good memories working on this thing. So this is like the 3rd motor I've had in this thing. I had the straight 6, and then I put a LT1 in it out of a 91 Buick Roadmaster. And then I never even made it run with that in it. Then I decided LS was the way to go, and I put the LS in it. And it's been really good, but it's gonna be really good shortly. So we're just getting this all unbolted, take this all stuff out of it, and see what we can get happen. All right, short timer Sean. That's what we call him nowadays around here. He's getting my bumper all taken off. I'll take you for a tour under here. So, turbo 400. It's got all of that goodness. The turbo 400 is old and not good. It's got a drive line that I built my own self in it. Pretty much everything. So, this rear end is out of the truck that I drove in high school, an old 67 Chevy. It's a 373 posi that's wore out. It is junk. So my exhaust is falling off, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. We're gonna run big exhausts on it. We need dual 3-inchers coming out because it's got a lot of air coming out of it. So we're gonna end up changing trailing arms. We're going to put some frame stiffener thing that I've ordered that goes in here. I don't have all the parts yet, but let me show you what I do have. These boxes that are right here, they equal out to be parts for this truck, which is another reason I need them gone, because they're in the walkway and I need them in the truck. So we'll see. I'm gonna spend 3 solid days on this, and what we get done is what we get done, and then we're back on to other projects. All right, driveline is coming out. Pry that side up out of there. Oh yeah. One drive line or drive shaft, whichever you prefer. Half does one, 6 the other. So this was my first exhaust system that I ever done, basically.
Did you make it out of titanium?
No, I'm cutting stainless right now. These headers are stainless, so they're a little. I did this at Sean's shop actually back in. So some of you guys are gonna get mad at me for starting a new project, but you should hear me out. Technically, I'm not starting a new project. This is an old project. I've always worked on this thing. Every time I wanted to drive it, you had to work on it. So I'm just continuing a project that I never finished before. So really nothing's changed. So if you'll look right here, there's JB weld on the oil pan, because if you'll notice it hangs way low, and I hit a rock once and poked a hole in it. I just drained it out and JB welded it, and she's good to go. Doesn't even leak there. I mean, it leaks everywhere else, but not there.
Hey, it's all bonus.
Fixed it.
Now it just leaks out the exhaust and white smoke.
Yep. About ready to pull this front clip.
Next step is the motor.
Motor's coming out. Okay, that's all contacting. We might have to pull the brakes off. Coils are hitting it. So we ran into some interference right here with that, so the booster's coming off. I am putting a hydro assist on this thing because I need the brakes to work killer. So we'll just take this off there and get it out of our way. Yeah, we got coils hitting this other side and headers hitting everywhere, so we'll unbolt the headers. She'll come out now. Swing her your way over there. We'll set it on that side. Probably take it outside with the tractor. Wash it off. That whole combo is going straight in the derby car, so. Hey, don't do that. It's doing it.
Beautiful.
All right, motor's out. We're gonna go ahead and roll this thing outside and pressure wash it. We got a bunch of firewall work to do and frame work to do. This whole front end is coming out. We got new tubular A-arms and everything to go in it. So we'll see if we can get that done today. It'll stay there. All right, we got a little of the dirt and stuff off of this just to make our life easier. So now it's unbolt the whole front end, drop it on the ground, and start getting stuff out of boxes and see if we can make heads or tails of this kit that I bought. The job now is to figure out which of these boxes we need for the front end. I'm pretty sure this one is. I've looked in it. Pretty sure this is like the main cross member piece for the front end. So we'll take it over there. This one, oh yeah, that's wheel hub stuff. So we'll need that one. There's probably another one just like it. This is the rack, so we need this one. Haul these over there, Jace. Use your young back. Come on. Drag that. There you go. Oh, right there. Right there. We don't want to go in the mess. Real live blood.
Those are deadly.
Those boxes are mean.
So we got engine plates, shocks. We're halfway almost. We'll keep grinding away. So we're unbolting factory parts with a cutoff wheel. She kind of got welded in there back in the day. Come on.
Yeah.
There's two. Right on my foot, but we got it. That was easy. One side's off. We're down to 4 bolts.
4 bolts and a shock.
Oh, shocks. 6.
Didn't you say to start with that? We went out of...
It don't matter. It's all got to get unbolted.
You just threw yourself under the bus, man.
So, this is Shane. So, he's working on us with another project. Totally unrelated, but going to benefit you guys a whole bunch in a few months. So, we're just working some stuff out, and then we'll let you know about it. But you're going to see a bunch of this guy, not in this shop, but somewhere else. It's going to benefit you, trust us. So, you'll see him.
Dang.
Wow. Yeah, that was loud.
You're going to hit the dirt.
She is.
1 bolt and it's gonzo.
That ain't gonna work.
She wheelier. Watch you get a ratchet strap.
Jump on there, sacrifice yourself.
I don't know if I weigh enough for that. Maybe.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Oh yeah.
It definitely danced sideways a little.
I'll sit on it.
Okay. She ain't going nowhere.
It's a limiting strap.
I don't know if we should trust that.
I can put it on the other side.
You don't trust it?
I don't trust the strap.
I
mean, look at what gaps in between the
Clear the
frame
back.
That's a big gap.
Let's do that. Let's move the back arm back a long ways.
Oh, now she's a real American truck. She's squatted.
That's more better, isn't it?
Yeah, let's dance.
We'll grab another strap and put on it.
There's a pretty big gap.
I don't know if I trust that one.
Thank you.
It's fine. It's not fine, it's fine. All right, so we're going for it here. We are reading instructions, figuring out what part to start with. So we have a before and after picture. We pretty much got the before going on.
Right.
We're gonna try to get to the after today. We'll see how this works. All right, it says you need it on jack stands. Wonder if the hoist will work.
In a sense.
Yeah, she'll buff.
Those slip up the outside.
Nice.
All right. So if we use the crane, we shouldn't have to bend over. We should be able to do it this height.
But you gotta use, it
strap
says you
around
need to use jack stands.
They want us to use a jack, and
Well,
we're gonna
you gotta
work.
follow the instructions.
Jace, you just run the camera.
Okay.
Oh, it says we got to drill a couple holes. Well, I haven't read anything. I'm just looking at the pictures so far. They got a drill bit out, so.
Picture says. Just depends on how you learn to read.
Yeah, some people just don't know how to. That's why you look at the pictures.
I like pictures.
Oh, they work way better.
I thought you read the books for the articles.
Are these 3 holes center?
I'm betting that these holes right here line up like that.
Never looked at those. 2 do.
Yeah, I'll bet we can bolt those 2 in, and then all this other stuff. Oh, that back one's gonna line up right here.
Yep, those back 2.
Cool. I bet we can get this bolted in there tonight.
At least whatever's easy.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
That's
Then-
what I'm thinking, easy.
And the camera guy can drill it.
Then he'll work all night, we'll come back, it'll be finished tomorrow.
Man, Jace, you didn't even sleep last night. Good
Yeah.
job.
Remember when I cut that frame out? That was stupid. That was for the
That was the LT.
LT motor, yep.
AC pump
LT1, the AC pump was hitting, so I'm like, I'll just cut that out. We still haven't read the instructions per se, but we've looked at the pictures pretty thoroughly, and we're getting this. So things are coming together on it. It's actually just bolting up too. We've got to drill these 3 holes, but all the other ones are gonna bolt down. We'll get them snugged up tight. Motor mounts are pretty sweet. They just set inside the frame here and bolt right up. So it's looking good. We'll have some parts hanging. All right, so Merlin has been talking some pretty serious smack about his 65. He thinks it's gonna be cooler and faster than this one. So I need you to go on his comment section and tell him that no matter how cool it is, it's never gonna be as cool as this one. Let's see if we can get him fired up and get him working on his truck so we can go race these things when we're done. We're getting the A-arms, top A-arms figured out. We're gonna put a little Loctite on some threads. These are studs and we want them to stay in there if we ever want to take this apart.
Really?
Now, 3 washers a piece, it says, huh? Let's put 0. 2 canuts. We put washers on the outside, does it say?
Whatever is remaining.
Let's fit snug.
Yeah,
I think it's 3 and 3, I bet.
it is. We're just gonna snug these up a little bit. Call it good enough for now. It's a long time coming, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
We're redoing everything.
What was wrong with it?
It was old and wore out. The motor smoked really bad. Plus, I need the motor for a derby car. If we flipped it over,
Depends on which side.
that would hang down, right? Sway bars going in. kits
cool.
that I've ever put together.
Dang.
All right, we're to coilovers. We're gonna be bolting these things in.
That looks pretty sick.
Doesn't it? Fast and Furious stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Drift status.
Oh, it's gonna drift plenty. The truck's gonna be pretty insane when we're done. That's pretty slick.
But the spindle on it, you could have setting on force.
Yeah, we're putting it on right now. That already just looks lighter and
Yeah.
lost a ton of weight off the front. It's gonna handle better. Not gonna clunk like it used to. Okay. This is one of the slicker things I've put together lately. So currently it's just got big GM calipers on it. We'll see what horsepower dictates if I gotta have more bigger rotors, bigger everything, but that can happen.
Not bad.
It looks good. Looks dang good. This piece will change the way this whole truck acts. So having the rack in it is gonna make this thing drive so much better.
Oh, you
It's made that look tough.
It was. It really was.
Look at that.
It's looking good. Like that. And a washer on that one. Threader in there.
Say, how do I even get that in there?
Just like that. All right. Now you take that spacer, move that forward a ways. It's gonna go through there. That's
Heck
pretty
yeah.
cool.
Bottom it out and then come back.
Goes up through. Like so. That's pretty slick. Not gonna lie. Geez, that actually went pretty dang quick. Go through, tighten everything up.
Struggling strong.
No, jeez. I knew it was coming. Got it.
I like it.
Whoop, I'm in here again.
I was just telling Michelle that we got a whole bunch of expensive parts all bolted in, and this truck has had nothing but junk put on it its whole life.
Yeah.
We're fixing that problem. We're taking the junk off. We're putting really good parts in it. Well, basically we have to, because we're putting a lot of horsepower in this. So if we don't, it's gonna self-destruct.
So you're gonna have two so far that have horsepower.
Which two?
Well, this one and the 42
42 is going to
has
later
a
on.
turbo, right?
Supercharger.
Supercharger.
The tow truck.
What's the
The
difference?
tow truck, it's gonna have
Same
the same stuff as a tow truck,
Yeah.
except better and faster.
More power.
Yeah, all of the above.
I feel like this is a good opportunity for Name That Part. It's been a minute.
Oh, we got lots of parts.
You couldn't
Let's do
name
it.
a
Let's
single
do
part
it.
on here.
Jace.
Yo, you are doubting your
Jace.
mom?
I think you got one.
He's down.
Maybe
Bring it on.
two.
Bring it on. Let's
Two.
do this.
Okay, how specific are you getting today?
Not super specific.
Because, I mean, you can't just come up with your own names for stuff.
Yes,
I
I
could just
can.
point at stuff and say,
Yes, I
that's a
can.
dingle hopper. That
I
doesn't
can do
work.
whatever I want.
All right, let's go. We'll start easy. This part right
the
here.
sway bar.
Negative.
That's the tire keeper on her, because it's like on the wheel of the tire.
I don't see a wheel
No,
nor a
that's
tire.
tire rods right here.
I was close. It was in the
This
same
is
vicinity.
called the upper control arm. So, what if we went down to this one down here?
That's the lower control arm.
Give me 5.
Oh,
You got
Jace,
it. Woo!
one. Cha-ching.
She just got one, Jace.
Okay,
Okay, what's the blue thing called?
that's the springs.
No, this has a specific name.
That.
All together, that is a spring, but
Yeah.
all together, what is it called?
Hold on. That's like the Ories, but it's
It
not an
is.
Ori. So it's the
What is this thing called? The spring. What would that be called?
that's the thing that squishes when you like go up
That's a
hills
spring.
and stuff.
I know what it does.
I'm telling you, I know what it is. I might not know what it's called.
It's called a coilover.
Oh, I would have never gotten that. I thought it was.
That was the
What
one
is
I
this
thought
thing
you would
called,
get.
though?
That's the shock in there.
The shock. That's the word I was looking for.
This is the coil spring here. Together, it's
Okay.
called a coilover.
What's
Okay.
this?
Do you get it? A coil is over the spring.
Yeah, I get
What
it.
is this?
Jace is naming parts now. You're going for it.
That is the axle.
Nope.
That is the tie rod connector.
They used to have a calendar that had deer in it, and it was named the same thing.
Because I know about deer calendars. I don't know.
Racks. Remember that?
Oh, it's a pinion. Rack and pinion.
There you go. You got another one.
Cha-ching! Cha-ching! Keep
Yep.
going. Bring it on. One more.
Got 'em all.
One more.
Okay. I'll
What's
do
this called? This.
That's the sway bar.
Oh, you
Wow.
told her
I didn't say
that.
that.
You told her
No,
that first.
no, he didn't. This is
How about
Ben.
this right here?
This is an
That
old one.
probably has something to do with the heater box. Or
It is the heater box.
You got
Why
three
am I
right.
even playing this? I'm
I
good
don't
at
even
it.
know. You.
I even know.
Why don't I go at it? You just make cars.
I think you should. I think you should.
I don't think I should.
All right.
Can you imagine me sitting in an office for very long?
No.
I can't even stay in the shop very long without starting some new project. So,
Okay, well, get
thanks
back
for
to
stopping
work.
by.
Get back to work.
We're working. Actually, we're not. We're about done.
The next day.
All right, we're back at this thing. The old 65 is back under the knife. I've been digging through the parts here today, and I found some troubling stuff. This is what we have left. Front end, let me show you that first. Front end turned out really good. It is, it's bolted in. All Loctited up, tightened, everything is good. Steers nice and smooth, everything's happy. And then I come over to the pile of parts and I start thinking, that doesn't look like very much to do the whole rear suspension. It turns out it's not. We're missing half of it. This is all the boxes we have. So now I get the fun job of calling and trying to track down where the missing parts are. So, fun. So we're gonna throw tires on this thing, set it down, and strip the interior out. We'll get the seat out, the fuel tank out. Well, the floor pans, we can show you all the rust in those, so we'll get going on that. It's gonna rain. Hasn't rained in a long while here. It's trying it right now. So we're gonna leave some stuff uncovered and tempt it and see if it'll really rain on us. But I gotta call and get some parts figured out because they definitely shorted us a bunch of parts. We're gonna let this thing down and start stripping the inside out. I gotta show you this. This is cool. She's setting nice and low. We obviously gotta take a few more washers out of that to get it in right. This one too, it's leaning out just a little, but front suspension is looking good. All right, these guys are getting seat out. I'm currently on hold waiting to find out where my parts are. So we'll find this out, but we're gonna get the inside gutted. We'll show you how much rust this old girl has. All right, so there's a little debris under here. You can tell that I drove this truck. So we'll get it out of here. That's coming out, going away. We'll put one underneath the bed in the back. We gotta have a fuel pump in the tank so to run the motor, so lots of stuff changing. So my sister's been down here and you guys drop off all kinds of patches from fire departments to all kinds of different things. And she's been working on fixing that, so look at this. Look at that. That's what I have so far. That's how many patches you guys have given to me, so we'll hang that up and you guys will get to see all the places and stuff. So thank you, sis. These guys are on it. They got the tank ready to come out. I'd get in there and film in the middle, but there just ain't room for everybody. It'd be a little awkward, I think.
Not at this point.
Let me go through this dirty front window. Look at that. I don't know how it would be rusty with this truck. Update on parts. It took me 32 minutes on hold with Speedway before I could talk to somebody. And we went through the list of all the stuff. And sure enough, everything they said they shipped me, I had. But all the stuff that was in the kit that I didn't get, that they haven't shipped me yet, they don't know what happened. So they're gonna call me back. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully I'm not buying more parts.
Hey, you hear that?
I got it pretty empty, didn't I?
You almost got it all out.
Yeah. Let me take you for a quick tour. Look at that. she's a little rusty. We're gonna, oh yeah, it's rusty down in the corner down here. We've got some stuff to clean up. We'll pull this apart and show you the floorboards. All right, we're to the dismantling stage. Trying to get these bolts out, but they are rusted in tight. So I'm probably gonna take a grinder and cut them off to get this out. So then we can go ahead and pull this out. And I can show you what's underneath this thing. Let's see, that should pop off like that. We'll just go ahead and pull that out of there. Oh yeah. Look at that. One piece out. The old original mat. Oh yeah, look at that. Daylight down there. That's oh, there's some holes. There's some stuff.
That's original.
Yeah, it's all original. All right, she's not as bad as I thought. There's less rust under here than I anticipated, so it's not gonna take us too much. We got floorboards, rocker panels, and cab corners back here that have to go in this thing. So it's not gonna take too much body work to get it all back into shape. I have all those parts already, so we'll do it, but that's gonna be another day. I think this is about as far as we get today because of our rear suspension blunder. We'll see if we can track those parts down and hopefully put them on next time and get some body work done. And I think next time we're gonna tackle this. We're gonna get the big back window kit put in this thing. We'll take the bed off, get it out of the way, and cut the cab apart on this thing. So thanks for watching.